one.
I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you.
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Hey everyone, welcome back to The Upcoming. Today, we're diving into top 10 must-watch Hollywood movies released in 2023. From heartwarming dramas to pulse-pounding thrillers, 2023 has delivered a remarkable lineup of films that have captivated audiences worldwide. But before we get started, let us know in the comments below, which one is your most favorite Hollywood movie of 2023? And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your support means the world to us. Let's start our countdown. Stay tuned for our top picks. Number 10. 65.
We've crash-landed on an uncharted celestial body.
It is a gripping science fiction adventure directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods, starring the incredible Adam Driver. 65 million years ago, a pilot named Mills, played by Driver, embarks on a space mission to save his daughter's life. But things go terribly wrong when his spaceship crash lands on a prehistoric Earth teeming with dinosaurs. Stranded on this hostile planet, Mills discovers Koa, a young girl who miraculously survived the crash. Together, they must navigate the dangerous terrain filled with ferocious dinosaurs. As they fight for survival, they form a unique bond despite the language barrier and a broken translator. From facing down raptors in a cave to escaping quicksand and battling massive T-Rexes, every moment is a heart-pounding thrill ride. But the real twist? A massive asteroid is on a collision course with Earth, making their escape even more urgent. It's a tale of survival, trust, and the unbreakable human spirit in the face of unimaginable odds.
You and I are gonna get home.
Whole family.
Ready?
Number 9. The Mother.
I'm a killer, but I'm also a mother.
Directed by Nikki Caro and starring Jennifer Lopez, it is a gripping action thriller. Lopez plays an unnamed U.S. military operative, who, after discovering her lover's involvement in child trafficking, turns informant for the FBI. During an attack, she narrowly escapes, but gives birth prematurely. Years later, her past catches up when her daughter Zoe is kidnapped. Living in remote Alaska, she sets out on a dangerous mission to rescue her. From the streets of Havana to the wilds of Alaska, the action is relentless. The mother teams up with FBI agent William Cruz to save Zoe. She infiltrates a heavily guarded mansion, takes down her enemies, and rescues her daughter. But the fight doesn't end there. Lovell, one of her old foes, comes after them, leading to a final showdown. It's a story of survival, sacrifice, and the bond between mother and child.
You burned down our entire world for her.
Yes.
Number 8. Heart of Stone.
The heart gives the charter its power. If you own it, you own the world.
We've been breached.
And now you answer to me.
I'm coming for you.
It is a gripping spy action thriller directed by Tom Harper, starring the dynamic Gal Gadot as Rachel Stone, an undercover MI6 technician, who is also secretly working for a covert organization known as the Charter. In the Italian Alps, Stone and her MI6 team attempt to extract an arms dealer during a high-stakes operation. Things quickly go sideways, revealing Stone's secret ties to the Charter, a mysterious organization, using a quantum computer called the Heart to guide missions. After a series of explosive confrontations, including a shocking betrayal by a double agent named Parker, Stone is thrust into a global chase. From the snowy Alps to the scorching deserts of Africa, the action is non-stop. With Parker and his tech-savvy ally Kia trying to seize the Heart, Stone must outwit and outfight her enemies to save the Charter and prevent global chaos. It is packed with twists, espionage, and breathtaking stunts.
You think you know everything, but the world is about to see the truth.
Number 7. Ghosted.
You're the one who flew to London!
It was a romantic gesture!
It is a fun blend of romance, action, and comedy directed by Dexter Fletcher, starring the charismatic duo of Chris Evans and Ana de Armas. The story begins in Washington, D.C., where lonely vendor Cole meets the enigmatic Sadie at a farmer's market. After an unforgettable date, Cole is smitten, but his texts to Sadie go unanswered. Determined to find her, Cole tracks her to London, only to be abducted and mistaken for a legendary CIA operative, called the Taxman. But just as things seem dire, Sadie shows up and reveals she is actually the Taxman. What follows is a wild adventure across the globe. From thrilling chases through the Khyber Pass, to intense confrontations with arms dealers, Cole and Sadie must work together to stop a dangerous bioweapon, called Aztec, from falling into the wrong hands. Throughout their journey, Cole's romantic determination and Sadie's tough exterior clash, but they also find moments to reconnect and understand each other. With plenty of humor, heart, and high-stakes action, their dynamic keeps you hooked till the end.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the boyfriend.
Number 6. The Wrath of Becky.
Who is it?
It's Becky.
Directed by Matt Angel and Suzanne Coote, it is the thrilling sequel to the 2020 movie, Becky. Starring Lulu Wilson, who reprises her role as the fierce and resourceful Becky, this movie takes us on a wild ride of revenge and survival. Following the traumatic loss of her father years ago, Becky lives off the grid, evading foster care and sharpening her survival skills. Becky's encounter with noblemen at a diner leads to deadly consequences when they track her down, resulting in the murder of her caregiver, Elena, and dog-napping her beloved Diego. Fueled by vengeance, Becky embarks on a relentless quest to retrieve her dog and bring justice to Elena's killers. Using her wits and survival skills, Becky tracks down the noblemen, uncovering their plan for an armed insurrection. She steals crucial information and systematically takes down the extremists in a series of brutal and clever confrontations. The movie culminates in a thrilling finale where Becky's determination earns recognition from the CIA, setting the stage for her continued adventures against injustice.
Find the girl and give her back her dog!
Number 5. The Family Plan.
Before I met your mom, I was a covert assassin. I escaped that life, and now they found us.
What?
It is an action-packed comedy directed by Simon Selin Jones, featuring Mark Wahlberg in the lead role. The movie follows Dan Morgan, an ex-assassin turned car salesman, living a quiet life with his wife Jessica and their 3 kids in Buffalo. Dan's peaceful life shatters when a carnival photo exposes his past. After an attack at a supermarket, he learns his old employer, McCaffrey, is after him. Dan takes his family on a spontaneous road trip to Las Vegas to escape. Along the way, they face relentless pursuers. Dan's family witnesses his lethal skills, leading to shocking revelations about his true identity as Sean, a former assassin. In Vegas, a dramatic showdown with McCaffrey, who is revealed as Dan's father, ensues. The family fights back, showcasing incredible teamwork. It is a thrilling blend of action and comedy with heartwarming family moments.
Your husband and their father? That's the real me.
You're like James Bond in a minivan?
I love that minivan.
Number 4. Renfield.
Renfield, your sole purpose in life is to serve me. Now, let's eat.
It is an action comedy horror directed by Chris McKay, featuring Nicholas Hoult and Nicolas Cage. Movie follows Renfield, Dracula's familiar, who gains superhuman powers by consuming bugs. Tired of his master's abuse, Renfield seeks a new life. In modern New Orleans, Renfield attends a support group for codependent relationships. Meanwhile, he continues to bring victims to Dracula, who craves the blood of the pure. Renfield's attempts to change are disrupted when he crosses paths with Teddy Lobo, a crime boss, and police officer Rebecca Quincy. Dracula's demands escalate, leading to a series of violent confrontations. After Dracula slaughters Renfield's support group, Rebecca and Renfield team up against corrupt cops and the Lobo crime family. They storm the Lobo headquarters, facing Dracula and his newly empowered minions. In an epic showdown, Renfield and Rebecca trap Dracula, dismember him, and scatter his remains. Renfield then uses Dracula's blood to resurrect his friends and embarks on a new life. It blends horror, action, and comedy into a thrilling ride.
Let me explain. I work for Dracula.
Count Dracula? It's the real fucking Dracula!
Number 3. Plane.
I better go after them. Like passengers, my responsibility.
It is an action-packed thriller directed by Jean-Francois Richet, starring Gerard Butler as Brody Torrance, a skilled pilot facing an unexpected crisis. Brody Torrance, a former RAF pilot turned commercial flyer, navigates Trailblazer Airlines Flight 119 from Singapore to Honolulu via Tokyo. A lightning strike cripples their avionics, forcing an emergency landing on rebel-controlled Holo Island in the Philippines. With casualties mounting, including a fugitive passenger, Louis Gaspar, Brody teams up with survivors to evade hostile forces. In New York, crisis manager David Scarsdale deploys a private military unit to rescue them. Brody and Louis venture into perilous terrain, facing off against rebels intent on ransom. They infiltrate enemy lines, free hostages, and orchestrate a daring escape. Movie combines adrenaline-pumping action with a gripping narrative of survival and sacrifice.
I like this guy.
Number 2. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
You found something on a train during the war. A dial that could change the course of history.
It is an epic action-adventure film directed by James Mangold, marking the final chapter of the iconic Indiana Jones franchise. Harrison Ford returns as the legendary archaeologist, Indiana Jones. In 1944, Indiana Jones and archaeologist Basil Shaw are captured by Nazis while attempting to retrieve the Lance of Longinus. They uncover half of Archimedes' dial, a device revealing time fissures, enabling potential time travel. Fast forward to 1969, where Indy, now retiring in New York, is visited by Helena Shaw, Basil's daughter, seeking the dial. From New York to Tangier, and finally to the ancient lands of Greece and Sicily, our heroes must outwit their enemies and uncover the dial's true purpose before history itself is rewritten. With breathtaking action sequences and a plot that twists through time and space, movie promises thrills, mystery, and the timeless spirit of adventure that fans have come to love.
You stole it.
Then you stole it.
And then I stole it. It's called capitalism.
Number 1. Oppenheimer.
The world will remember this day.
It is a gripping biographical thriller drama directed by Christopher Nolan. The movie chronicles the tumultuous life of J. Robert Oppenheimer, the brilliant physicist who played a pivotal role in the development of the atomic bomb during World War II. Cillian Murphy delivers a powerful performance as Oppenheimer. The movie starts in 1926, as young Oppenheimer grapples with academic challenges and personal demons, while studying quantum physics in Cambridge. His journey unfolds through pivotal moments, from his recruitment by Colonel Leslie Groves for the Manhattan Project in 1942, to the ethical dilemmas surrounding the use of nuclear weapons on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Oppenheimer's personal life, including his marriage to Kitty Puning and his complex relationships, adds depth to the narrative. Amidst accolades and regrets, Oppenheimer's legacy is a cautionary tale of scientific achievement entwined with profound moral reckoning, a story that challenges us to consider the implications of our technological advancements.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world? Chances are near zero.
And that wraps up our countdown of the top 10 must-watch Hollywood movies released in 2023. Which movie are you most excited to watch now? Let us know in the comments below. And make sure to subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world to us. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to share this video with your fellow movie lovers. Until next time, keep watching, keep loving movies, and keep spreading the cinematic joy.